What's up, soul family, and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we are going to be spilling the tea on what you can expect in the month of February 2023. Before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the deck that we will be using for today's pick a card, it will be available for purchase on my Amazon store, along with a bunch of other cool decks and books and stuff that I use on my channel as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something that you are interested in. And without further ado, we're going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the four groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the 10 of Cups, group number 2 with the 10 of Pentacles, group number 3 with the 9 of Cups, and group number 4 with the Sun. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the 10 of Cups, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So what can you expect this month? Okay, so the main energy that I'm picking up on is I feel like your mental and emotional health is going to be your main priority this month. So you're really going to be only focused on and invested in things that kind of make you feel fulfilled in that area of your life. I feel like you guys are definitely going to be very, very conscious of yourself this month and the people around you. We have the High Priestess card. So one thing that I do want to say is I feel like your psychic abilities and your psychic gifts, your ability to read other people and to feel other people's energy, I feel like that is definitely going to be enhanced this month, or it's going to be very much in development this month, and you're gonna feel it, okay? And it might get a little confusing for you guys from time to time. Because sometimes you might not know exactly what you're feeling or what you're picking up on. Just understand that usually in those situations, you're picking up on somebody else's energy, somebody else's feelings. And as you kind of begin to develop those gifts, you're going to be able to pinpoint and identify what those feelings or what those emotions, what those energies are, okay? So it would not surprise me if this was a little overwhelming for you at first, because we have this Hermit card here. So I definitely feel like you guys might understand the fact that in order to feel completely emotionally whole and safe and secure within yourself, that it is important that you spend an adequate amount of time to yourself, invested in yourself, on your journey of self. So I feel like you guys might be spending quite a bit of time alone this month. But the interesting thing that I see here as well, we have this King of Wands and we have this Princess of Wands here. Now if you look at these two energies, they're at completely different phases of evolution. We have the Princess of Wands, which is a very childlike, innocent, expressive type of energy. Then we have the King of Wands, who is a very powerful, very dominant, very much like a leader, somebody who steps into a leadership role, leadership position, somebody that people look up to. And the cool thing about you guys is I feel like you guys are literally both of these. Like, you embody both of these. You have this connection to your inner child or younger versions of yourself, unlimited access to these younger versions of self that you can tap into easily. And then you have this King of Wands energy, which is the person that you kind of had to grow into and evolve into kind of in order to survive, you know? So I definitely feel like you're going to be becoming more aware of yourself and more different aspects of yourself. I feel like for pile number 1, your journey this month is really going to be focused on yourself, okay? And I mean like literally getting to know yourself on a much deeper level, growing closer to yourself, okay? Also, we have this Ace of Swords here, and it's clarified by the 8 of Swords. So immediately the first thing that comes to mind is a blocked throat chakra, right? The Ace of Swords is all about communication. The 8 of Swords is kind of about a blockage or about being stuck, or it's like an illusion of being stuck. So I feel like you guys definitely are really going to be working on communicating better boundaries. And some of you guys might actually practice this like at home. Some of you guys might sometimes struggle with being able to say no, or putting your foot down, putting a firm foot down, right? This King of Wands is not afraid to do that. But sometimes, you know, that younger version of yourself might feel like you can't say no, or you don't want to say no because you don't want anybody to perceive you as mean, or you don't want anybody to perceive you as rude. But I feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of clarity when it comes to those situations, to where you should say no, or you should put your foot down, or, you know, it's like people need to kind of pay attention to the boundaries that you set, because it's not like you're doing it to be difficult. You're doing it to protect yourself, to establish that safety, that emotional security and comfort, you know, within yourself. Also, we have the Chariot card here, so I also feel like your future is going to be something that is a focus for you, a goal or something that you set out to accomplish. It could, no matter the size, it could be a big or a small goal. But with this Chariot card here, I'm seeing that you're going to be successful at doing something. You're probably going to get some type of recognition for something that you have been working on, or something that you are trying to accomplish. This could even be like recognition in the workplace, probably like a promotion, or just being recognized for some type of achievement. So I definitely see you being successful in terms of like your career. But I'm also seeing that you guys might realize like, oh shit, you know, I'm not getting any downtime, I'm not spending any time to myself. Some of you guys, and you're gonna know this is for you, if you are having trouble sleeping at night and your sleep schedule is all out of whack, it is because you are having a hard time flipping that off switch, right? So some of you guys, like how I said, you have two different modes, right? You have this version of yourself that's ready to go out into the world. For example, me, when I go to work, I step into this version of myself that is ready to work and that is ready to deal with the public, you know? And sometimes when I get home, I have a hard time cutting that off. And I find that the only way that I can switch that off, I have to literally do something to tell my body that it's time for me to relax and enjoy myself and enjoy my downtime. Usually what helps me get into that transition is like a very hot shower, you know what I'm saying, getting out of my work clothes. The thing is, you guys are, like I said, you're becoming more self-aware, so there are certain things and certain transitions that you can do. Like for me, like I said, one of my transitions is like a shower or changing into pajamas or something like that. But you guys need to be utilizing certain transitions in your life, throughout your day-to-day life, to kind of help you to switch between those modes when you need to. You have that version of you that's ready to go out and face the world and conquer the world and help other people, but then you also have that version of you that really needs that leisure time. If you don't have that to yourself, it's going to compromise your mental and emotional health, right? So your 10 of Cups, this is a feeling of complete unwavering emotional security, stability. This can even pertain to like your close personal relationships, or those family members that you just feel the most comfortable with. Like for example, for me, that's my mom. You know, I feel this 10 of Cups energy with my mom. You know, I feel like, you know, she's that one person that, you know, I feel safe with. But I feel like it's really important that we feel that with ourselves too when we are alone, that we feel that emotional safety, that we feel that emotional security like within ourselves. And I feel like that's something that is going to be a priority for you this month. It is time for you guys to start prioritizing yourself, especially when you guys are always prioritizing other people around you, right? The focus is going to be on you this month. So just to summarize everything that we went over today, your main focus for the month of February 2023 is finding a balance in your life between career and home, or between that version of you that's, like I said, ready to go out and conquer the world, the version of you that you show the world, and the version of you that, you know, only you get to see, or like very special people get to access that part of you. So I feel like there's going to be a focus between, you know, balancing that. Your intuition is probably going to be popping off like crazy this month, you guys. I'm not even going to lie. So be on the lookout for that. If you get any strange feelings, or you find yourself in a space where it's like, oh my God, what the fuck am I feeling? Why am I feeling so heavy? Or why am I feeling like I want to cry all of a sudden and I'm not even sad, right? These are things that you're going to become more aware of in your body, especially if you are a woman, especially if you are a female. I feel like you're going to be coming more in tune with your emotions. And normally I don't say like, you know, this message is specifically for women or this message is specifically for men, but for my women, you guys, this is coming through randomly, but your bodies could be changing, your hormones could be changing, and I feel like you might be becoming a lot more aware of, you know, those times of the month, whether you're PMSing or whatever. You might become more aware of those times of the month where you are more sensitive and you can feel on a much deeper level that could be potentially a little uncomfortable. So yeah, just stuff like that. I just feel like you're going to be more in tune with yourself. The focus is going to be on you this month for sure. This is my focus on self pile, focus on becoming the best version of yourself pile. And yeah, so we're really going to be bringing some balance into our lives this month, group number 1. So that is what I see for all of my beautiful people who have chosen this pile. I hope that this reading resonated for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck we use for today's tarot reading, which we will be using for a while, you guys, and I'm going to keep saying it and I'm going to keep using it, the Pastel Journey Tarot Deck by Vanessa Samayana. This will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, you guys, along with other decks and books and stuff I use on my channel as well. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the 10 of Pentacles, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So what can you expect in the month of February 2023? Okay, so we start off the reading with the Justice card and the 3 of Wands. So honestly, you guys, it's so crazy to see how much you guys have evolved. Like, it's just so crazy to me, because this immediately lets me know you guys have your eyes set on a prize. You have your eyes set on a particular goal. There's something that you are trying to accomplish, or there's some type of success that you are trying to reach, and no matter what happens, I'm seeing you just have your eyes on this prize and you're not taking your eyes off of it. And anything that comes in your way, or anything that stumbles across your path that is not in alignment with this vision, literally, I'm saying you're not even entertaining it. You're kicking it to the curb. You're ignoring it. And this is exactly how you get the things that you want out of life. This is exactly how you manifest, actually. And this is how you manifest with speed. So see, we have the Magician card here as well. So what I'm seeing here, you guys are focused. I'm seeing you have a whole vision, a whole plan in life. It almost seems like with this pile, sometimes people might dub you as unrealistic, right? Like you have the vision in mind, you have the end goal in mind, but you might not necessarily always have a plan in place in order to execute it, but somehow, some way, you still manage to get there. You still manage to get there because you know how powerful you are. And the people who don't understand how you get the things that you want in life and how you reach the things that you want in life, people don't understand that shit. They really want to know how you do it. But those people, they haven't mastered the art of themselves yet, if that makes sense. They haven't mastered the art of being in control of their own reality. And what I'm saying here, if you've been into manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption, you know, whatever it is you've been doing, if you have been saying affirmations, if you have been scripting, whatever you've been doing, or whatever you've been visualizing, trying to cast spells, whatever the case may be, it's working. Okay, long story short, you guys, it's working. And I'm seeing that you are literally stepping into the most abundant version of yourself this month. That is going to be your primary focus. I feel like you guys are finally understanding that you're only experiencing your own energy. Like, I know if you watch other tarot readers, I'm sure you've heard people say that this life, this reality we live in is a mirror, right? And a lot of people don't understand that concept of manifestation, that you can only experience your own energy, right? And I feel like you guys have kind of reached that point where it's like, shit, like I'm experiencing myself on so many different levels. And we have this Empress. So like I said, the Empress and the Magician and the 6 of Pentacles, you are stepping into the most abundant version of yourself. Not only that, but you're attracting connections with people who actually pour into you. People who don't take from you and then leave you empty-handed like y'all probably dealt with in the past. I know y'all dealt with that shit in the past. You want to know how I know? Because a lot of the times the people who get to this place, the people who get to this energy, this mindset, this is the type of experience that they had with people in the past. You know what it's like to be in relationships that are non-reciprocal, to be with people who don't even have the capacity to love you half as much as you love them, right? So I feel like it's like you finally reached this point in February. It's like you finally reached this point where it's like, you know what? I'm about to start pouring into myself, right? And I'm about to start whacking people and kicking people to the curb who are not doing that, or who are not adding to that, who are not contributing to that, who are not pouring into my garden, right? This 7 of Wands here, she does not give a fuck. She is ready to fight. She is ready to cut down anyone or anything that is in her way, right? And that's the type of energy that I see you guys are in. It's so that you can get here. This 10 of Pentacles energy. This is complete abundance in every area of your life, right? This is, if there's one card in the deck that represents abundance, it's got to be this one. Either this one or like the Hierophant card, but the 10 of Pentacles definitely represents abundance, okay? So that is going to be your primary focus, right? It's like you're going to get that bag, just your whole everything. And I feel like if you chose this pile, you might feel kind of lonely from time to time, but I promise you in the end it is going to be worth it, because by only entertaining what you deem as vibrationally in alignment with this vision you have in mind, you're only enhancing your personal magnetism to attract the things that you actually want by first giving those things to yourself, right? So I know that might sound crazy for some of you guys. I might have just spoke a whole freaking chemistry formula, but for real, like, I'm just seeing that your focus, similar to group number 1, I did give group number 1 a similar message, but your focus for group number 2 is specifically on doing what's right for yourself, investing in yourself. But the difference between 1 and 2 is group number 2, I'm seeing more of a financial aspect here. I'm seeing more of a material aspect here. Group number 1 was more emotional. This is material. You guys are manifesting material abundance into your life. And I feel like with that, all the other forms of abundance that you kind of have your heart set on will manifest to fruition as well. So that's beautiful, you guys. So your primary focus in February 2023, you're going to be focused on becoming the best version of yourself possible, right? With this 6 of Pentacles, she is literally only entertaining connections and situations that will pour into her the same way that she pours into them, okay? She's only entertaining things that are, 1, in alignment with this vision, and 2, are guaranteed to be fulfilling for her as well. She's doing what's right for herself. Also, with the Justice card, for some of you, remember how I was saying, you know what it's like to deal with connections that are non-reciprocal or non-committal. You know, I just want to say, as you guys elevate, and usually when this card comes out, as you guys elevate and as you guys kind of continue to embark on this journey that is your glow up, people from the past are gonna start getting their karma. And for some people, their karma is going to be witnessing you glow up and not actually being a part of it. Like, listen, y'all, that is like literally the worst type of karma for anybody to have to experience. But as you continue to, you know, get to where you want to go, and as you continue to be successful, yes, people are going to be coming back from your past, the people who are not very reciprocal in relationships with you, and they're gonna want a piece of the pie, and you're not gonna give it to them. You know why? Because it's your pie and you baked it your fucking self, right? Nobody fucking helped you bake that fucking pie except for the universe, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting for this pile. Like, it's really a focus on a vision. I'm seeing you're focusing on a vision. I feel like this is my pile. You script, you manifest, you probably do spells, magic, maybe candle magic. You do something to make shit work out in your life, okay? And I feel like it's really important that you focus on this vision. Pick and choose your battles wisely, okay? Do not let anybody get in the way of the future that you have set for yourself, okay? It's one thing if you have that blueprint for how you want your future to look, and you might not know how you're going to get there, but I assure you, as long as you have your eyes set on that prize, as long as you have your eyes set on that vision, that future that you want to see manifest into your life, I promise you're gonna get there somehow. You're gonna get there somehow, okay? And that's just that. And I've witnessed that shit firsthand. That's manifestation for you. So that's what I see for all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you guys are interested in the deck that we use for today's pick a card, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the 9 of Cups, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So what can you expect in the month of February 2023? Okay, so immediately we start off with the 6 of Cups, and when I saw this card, the first thing that came to mind was somebody from the past. Okay, now that does not have to necessarily be the case, but for some of you guys who chose this pile, somebody from the past could be trying to come back around. And for another small percentage of you guys, this could be you reflecting back on your past, like reflecting back on your childhood, maybe feeling a little bit nostalgia or doing things that make you feel a little bit more nostalgic, okay? But there is something that has to do with the past here, healing from the past. And it's not bad, you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's not bad. Whatever it is, I see you approaching it from a place of confidence, like you know what you're doing with this Queen of Wands here. So it's nothing to be worried about. Like, for some of you, you might even get to have a conversation or address somebody from the past. Like, you might get some type of closure or something from something. You might actually get to speak your piece. Whatever the case is, I'm seeing that you will win. So it's not like it's going to be an argument or anything, but with the 6 of Wands here, I see you on top of the world, speaking your piece, getting out what you wanted to get out, you know, saying what you needed to say. And I feel like a lot of the hard work that you have been investing in yourself or your projects or things that you kind of want to see be successful in your future with the 7 of Pentacles here, I'm seeing that you're going to be kind of investing in something this month. It's going to pay off here. Also, I feel like some of you guys could be debating making some type of dramatic or drastic change in your life. We have this Fool card here. Some of you, this could be something simple, like dyeing your hair a very crazy and vibrant color, or just jumping into a new job, or quitting your job to start a business that you've always wanted to start, like taking some type of leap of faith, okay? And I feel like if this is something you've been thinking about for a while or just thinking about recently, Spirit is saying here with this 6 of Wands, it's something you're going to be successful at, so you should just go for it because YOLO, right? Also, we have this 9 of Cups here. So the 9 of Cups is like receiving a manifestation or a wish fulfillment card. So I feel like this is saying you're gonna receive at least one of your wishes this month, or one of your wish fulfillments. Because if you look at it with the 9 of Cups, like, this is a vending machine. And I always say this when I get this card from this deck. This is a vending machine. Imagine being able to go up to the universe like it's a vending machine and picking which manifestation you want, or which one you want to see manifest into your life, or which one you want to see manifest to fruition. And I'm feeling like at least one of those things is going to manifest this month. This could be something small that you've been manifesting, like maybe some type of material thing, material object, you know, like it could be, you know, just something completely random. But I am saying you get one thing that you've been wishing for at least, minimum, this month. Also, we have the Hierophant card. So I definitely feel like your spirituality is going to be, how do I say, enhanced, or it's something that you're going to be focused on this month, you know? I feel like a lot of you guys might kind of still be figuring out maybe, you know, what it is that you believe in, or what it is that you want to practice spiritually, right? Some of you guys might, even with this Six of Cups in the Hierophant, some of you guys could be looking back on like maybe what was taught to you religiously growing up. Some of you might have grown up in very strict religious households. Others of you might have grown up in households where you just weren't really taught anything about spirituality or God or what you perceive to be God, you know? So I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of exploring in the spiritual department, if that makes sense. We also have the Four of Pentacles here. So I definitely see you guys are going to be very, very selective with literally anything that you guys are invested in. I gave group number 2 like kind of a similar message, but if you look here, we have with the Seven of Pentacles, as you can see, she has been mining them diamonds, and she has been working very, very hard towards mining those diamonds. Those diamonds being that vision, that goal that you have in mind, whatever it is that you are trying to reach, what you want to see in your future, right? She's been working very hard towards that. And the Four of Pentacles, it's like holding on to what you do have currently, because you don't want anybody else getting in the way, and you don't want to invest in the wrong things, right? So with the Four of Pentacles, some people might have kind of looked at you like, ooh, group number 3 is like, you know, being stingy or staying to themselves, or seems like they're being secretive. No, group number 3 is just worried about their future and is only invested on things that are going to aid them on their path to success. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna come along like for the ride and help me get there, then we can do that. You know what I'm saying? We can work our way to the top together. But if you are just going to stand there and watch, and then want to get on this damn pony with me to victory once I reach the end by myself, that's not what's going to happen, right? So I really see like a huge focus on you guys, how do I say, investing in your future. That's what I'm trying to get at. Investing in your future. And for some of you guys, this future might require a bit of a change, like a bit of a drastic change or a bit of a leap of faith with this Fool card here in order to get there. And whatever it was or whatever it is, I'm feeling like it's not something that people are going to be expecting you to do. It's not a change that people are going to be expecting you to make. For some of you, like, your platform could just go viral overnight. Like, if you're on social media, if you're on YouTube or something like that, like, your content could go viral overnight on TikTok or something like that. For others of you, you might drastically change your major or drastically change your job, or like I said, quit and, you know, start investing in your own business and start investing in yourself, because that's been your lifelong dream, right? So I'm seeing you going towards your lifelong dreams, right? And I feel like, you know, in February, those are going to start to become a lot more clear to you, what those lifelong dreams are, what those hopes, visions, aspirations are. With the Six of Cups, I do want to warn you that as people see you rising to the top and you know, making your way towards success, it would not surprise me if you had people from the past trying to come back. Okay, that is how you know. My dad told me this. He said that's how you know you're about to be successful, because you're gonna have people who used to cash you out trying to crawl their way back in, trying to make their way back into your life, right? And you know, he spoke nothing but facts. Like, that shit is so true, because they feel like because they knew you back then, they know that old version of you, that they should be able to have access to this new version of you. But the truth is, they don't even know who you are now, because you guys are, I feel like this is my pile, y'all are constantly evolving, and you are so shameless about it. Like, you're constantly evolving, you're constantly changing, you're constantly growing into a different person, you know? So you might not talk to somebody for 2-3 months, and then when you come back around them, they might want to know why you acting different. It's not that you acting different, it's that you are different, right? Some of us humans, or as we could say, star seeds, I feel like, you know, I feel like we got them codes in our DNA, and we just shift so quickly, you know? Like, there's people that I haven't talked to in like almost a year, that if they saw me now and they spoke to me now, they probably wouldn't even really fully recognize me, because I'm not the same person. And I feel like people who are, quote unquote, I like to call us superhuman, you know, we just have that tendency to evolve and shift very, very quickly, you know? And that's what I see you guys doing in the month of February. I see you guys growing and shifting and changing so much But keep in mind, I would not be surprised if the universe, with the Hierophant here, if the universe got comfortable testing you to see, like, will you entertain these mediocre offers that you were entertaining in the past? Are you still that version of yourself that will entertain that? A lot of you guys are going to pass that test. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because you know, it gets to a point where it's like certain shit and certain people are just not on your frequency anymore. So when they do reach out to you, or they do want to have a conversation about you, or a conversation with you on a deeper level, you know that they're not talking about nothing. They're not talking about shit, because you're not even vibrationally on my level. The shit that we used to talk about, the shit that we used to be on, is no more, because I'm not that person anymore. You know what I'm saying? That could just sit and chill in the room with you. I mean, I'm still that person that could just sit and chill in silence with my friends, you know, my close friends, you know, introverted shit. If you know, you know. But like, sometimes people, it's just like you got to do that with people who are on the right wavelength, the right frequency. And I feel like you guys are so mindful of the type of company that you keep. A lot of the times, y'all don't even want no company. Like, I feel like if anything, you guys have probably gotten a bit antisocial over the years. So when people from the past do come back, it's just like their egos might be hurt a little bit, because you're like, what the fuck do you want, you know? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm seeing success. I'm seeing that you're probably going to get at least one wish fulfillment this month, no matter the size, big or small. I see that you're really going to be focused on investing in yourself and investing in your future, your career, or like your business, if that is something that, you know, you're doing for yourself right now. I'm seeing that you're going to be successful at something, okay? And that you might have to take a leap of faith to kind of shift into that new reality to get that manifestation, you know, like I said, no matter the size. But yeah, that is what I see for my beautiful people. Oh, and you might have somebody from the past coming back around, or multiple people from the past, should I say, coming back around to want a piece of the pie once you are successful. But yeah, that is what I see for my people who have chosen group number 3. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below as well. That is all I have for you guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the Sun card, and welcome to your reading, you guys. Y'all, I love this card. This is the first time I've ever even seen this card out of the deck, because I'm still like getting to know this deck and connecting with this deck. But yeah, like I love this card, okay? This energy is just, it's just it for me, okay? But yeah, so what can you guys expect in the month of February 2023? So just now, as I was pulling these cards, I channeled a song, which happens very rarely. The song that I channeled is called Now I Do What I Want by Lil Uzi, okay? And if you've heard the song, then you know it's a vibe. I used to listen to it when I was in high school. But this song is basically about doing exactly what it is that you want, having everything that you need at your fingertips to do what the fuck you want in life, okay? And so we start off the reading with the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So I'm really feeling like this energy feels like somebody who has finally been set free, right? And we have 1:11 on the clock, so that's how I know that this reading is about to hit. I'm feeling the energy of somebody who has been set free from something, okay? If you look at the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, okay, first of all, this is very passionate, very quick-moving energy. But think of a child who was raised by incredibly strict parents, okay? And for a lot of you guys, that could have been the case for you. But say we have a child with incredibly strict parents who just can't, if you want to have a little bit of freedom, you gotta lie, okay? And so they finally get older. They turn, 18 or maybe 16. You know, they're in high school. They get a little bit more freedom. They get a little bit more time away from their parents, right? you know, they get a little older and they just become buck wild. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. However, I'm not getting it like in an unhealthy way or anything like that. Like, I'm not getting any unhealthy dynamics. I'm just getting that song, that energy from that song. Now I do what I want, right? So I'm seeing you're going to be, how do I say, for a lot of you guys, you guys could be kind of playing the field a little bit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, and I don't mean that, you know, I'm not slut shaming or nothing, but I feel like a lot of you guys could be talking to multiple people. You could possibly have multiple partners. Y'all could just be in a very sexual energy this month, okay? If you're not 18, maybe you should click off this video, but yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna be in a very, you know, sexual energy. I'm getting a lot of sexual expression for this pile, and I feel like you're going to be very shameless about it. I'm feeling like this month you're going to be feeling very, very passionate, like incredibly passionate. This passion could be for one person in particular, but for a lot of you it does not have to be one person in particular. And I say that because I'm getting a couple of different energies. Now, when I say a couple of different energies, this could be a couple of different people in your love life, but if that's not you, then these couple of different energies that I'm picking up on is within you. Like, you guys are multifaceted and you have different versions of yourself. This is my pile who can code switch, right? You might talk to your friends one way, and then you come home and talk to your family another way, or talk to your coworkers another way, and it's a whole different side of you. You sound like a whole different person, right? But it's like something that you do subconsciously because there's different aspects of yourself. You know what I'm saying? For me, there's the professional me, there's the me that my mom gets, there's the me that the rest of my family gets, there's the me that my friends get. You know, I'm very different with everybody I talk to, and I can't help it. There's the me that y'all get, okay? So yeah, but basically what I'm saying is freedom of expression is going to be very, very important for you this month, okay? And with the Knight of Cups, I feel like y'all are going to be feeling very, very romantic, probably very sentimental, maybe creative. A lot of you guys, I feel like you're going to probably start thinking about your love life even more. So like I said, some of y'all could be playing the field, but others of y'all could be like, you know what, on the next date that I go on, I'm going to plan a picnic, and it's going to be like this, and we're going to have flowers, and we're going to have champagne, and it's going to be in the park, and I want to use this blanket. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're going to be thinking about stuff like that, right? Especially if your love life has not been very active, if you have not been talking to anybody, if you have not been dating to anybody. It's like you guys have all of this pent up intimacy and affection that you are wanting to share, that you are ready to share. But at the same time, some of y'all are not going to share it with just anybody. Others of you are like, fuck it, I'm single, I'm gonna share my love with whoever the fuck I want, and that's just that, right? Also, we have the King of Swords and the Emperor. Okay, so I definitely see that you guys are not going to be hesitant to communicate your intentions with people or communicate what you want. A lot of you guys could actually be flipping the script on some people. Like, for example, like if you're always dealing with people who are non-committal when you were the one who wanted a committed relationship, I see some of you guys being like, actually, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I just want to kind of have a little bit of fun. You know, I'm getting that type of energy from you guys. But either way, I see that you guys are like really stepping into your power and you're taking control of your life. It's like you finally said, you know what, this is my fucking life. I call the fucking shots, and I'm only doing what makes me happy, period. Right? And that is something that's, one, gonna earn you a lot of respect. But it is also, I always say this, it's also going to enhance your personal magnetism so that you can attract the type of connections that you actually want to experience in your life, right? Also, we have this Knight of Wands, okay? It's no taming her, okay? It's giving Sagittarius, and I say that because if you look, it's Sagittarius. Could be Aries or Leo. Yeah, we have very strong Leo, we have very strong Aries, very strong fire sign energy. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you want to know what we don't have? We don't have earth sign energy. We don't have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Not to say that that energy can't be present here. But when I see that there is like 0 earth energy in a reading, that could tell me, the energy may not be very grounded. It could be a little chaotic. It could be a little all over the place. That's okay. I'm a Sagittarius. I live for chaos. Okay. So, I just feel like you guys are going to be having fun. You're going to be going buck wild this month. You're not settling on one thing. You're not settling on one person, at least not yet. It's not to say that you're not going to meet somebody that you're going to settle on, but I see you're going to be having fun, right? We have the Sun card here. This is giving me the energy of somebody who's going out. Like, literally, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, this is me when I go to Universal, okay? Like, Universal Studios. Like, I'll be in the park with my little backpack on, It's giving somebody who's gonna go out and have hot girl summer, hot girl springtime, right? Somebody who's gonna have a good time. Whatever the case may be, this is somebody who is focused on her happiness, right? And that is what I'm getting for you guys. Like, I'm getting all this fire energy. There's so much fire energy. Like, you're definitely not going to be dimming your light for nobody. Okay? I'm feeling like this month y'all are going to be feeling loud and proud. You're really going to want to get your voice heard. I don't know which pile it was that I was like, oh yeah, like I'm getting the energy of a blocked throat chakra. It was either 2 or 3. Yeah, y'all though, yeah, y'all don't have that problem at all. We have this 2 of Wands here, right? So for those of you who might think to yourself, I want something more solid, I want something more stable, I want something that is more commitment based, right? We do have the 2 of Wands, so that is in the cards for you. Like, you do have that. This is a energy of like working together and like collaboration. It's not just all purely sexual or anything like that. It's not just about having fun. Like, that is an energy for commitment, and the Emperor card is an indication that you will meet somebody who is ready for that. But I'm seeing in the month of February, you're going to be having fun. Some of y'all might have a couple of different Valentines to go around this month, but pretty soon, or I don't want to say pretty soon because most of my readings are timeless, but I do feel like you will meet that Emperor that will kind of be ready for something more solid and stable. But as of right now, I'm just feeling like your freedom of expression is your main priority, or your freedom to date who you want to date and talk to who you want to talk to. Like, that's gonna be your main priority this month, and that's just what it is. I see you guys having fun. I see you guys I just see you guys being in a very confident energy this month. Confident enough to like put yourself back out there. You'll eventually meet your match. But right now I just feel like, you're going to have fun this month. That's going to be your main priority, is having fun and actually enjoying yourself and enjoying your life experience, and your relationships with other people, and, not just one person. And there's not going to be no stopping you. Like I said, like, good luck stopping a Knight of Wands, because she not fucking stopping, right? Your happiness is going to be your main priority this month, right? So that's what I see for all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the deck that we use for today's pick a card, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, you guys. Once again, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.